I just saw a tweet. I think you shared it, right? From EEOC. Did you share
Uh,
that?
I don't remember which one it
Okay,
was.
this is awesome. The director of EEOC, who is a white woman, sends out a tweet about, I don't know, an hour
Oh,
ago
yeah,
and
that
says,
was me.
white men, if you've been discriminated against,
Well,
here's some
it's just
laws.
been terrible for the white male for the last couple of
And
hundred
I love what
years.
you clapped back, and I respected you for you, like, yeah, life's been hard for us. But my point is, there's the shift. And so I think we keep talking about the wrong thing, Brother Brian. We keep talking about Trump, and Trump ain't what we ought to be talking about. What we ought to be talking about is, why is there a 77 million out of 150 million people that voted, or 160 million people that
200
voted?
something water. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a lot of people, right? 77 million people thought that a man
Voted
who
for
was
this. I thought it'd be a
a
good idea
convicted
again.
felon, who knew what he was, they knew Epstein stuff has been out there. That's not a surprise. Maybe not as deeply as we know it now. But what is it about this man that he taps into is the conversation I'm interested in having,
So
which
I
is,
Go
go ahead.
ahead. No, I was going. I'm going to pivot on what you just said because there's something very important that happened today. But go ahead and finish. I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, I was simply saying that I think we keep talking around the problem, and Trump is the big moving target because he's on every day and he makes everything about him, but he's really not it. There's something going on in our culture that shifted where we are hateful, nasty, mean. We want revenge. We want retaliation. We want to cut, block, delete. We don't want to talk. We want to get the other guy. It's about me and mine. I don't really care about my neighbor. We're in it, and he's the perfect guy for that type of attitude. Like, you couldn't have Andy Bashir being president because he's Mr. Rogers. That
Right.
doesn't work, right? We probably need him to be
That's
president after
exactly what we
this.
need. Yeah,
But
that's
my point is, they like it. He's drama. The media loves it every day. Kamala Harris would have been boring. She would have been a normal president. She would have done normal things, even though she'd have been a historic first woman. That would have gotten old. And there's no drama. She's not going to do the things that he does. So everybody loves it. That's the problem.
so I'm going to tell you this. So I have long had, and I've said this, and it makes a lot of Democrats very unhappy when I say this. But one of the reasons that we have Donald Trump isn't because of Republicans and Republicans voting for them. One of the reasons we have Donald Trump is because of the Democratic Party, and it's a mess. Now,
Ooh,
it's not an all-out dumpster fire like the Republican Party, but they have problems. We would not have a Donald Trump if it was not for these issues in the
dig
Democratic
deeper,
Party.
though.
So
Dig
let
deeper.
me I'm going to dig. Let me just tell you exactly where this is going to go. So after their historic loss this last year, the DNC put together a multi-million-dollar self-examination.
Just
Why did
read.
we just lose this? Okay, why? How did we just get completely wiped off the board? And we didn't just lose; we lost to Donald Trump, in my opinion, one of the worst people. And I didn't think he was going to win, but they lost to one of the worst. So they put together this board, and they're going to spend millions of dollars, and they're going to look inside, and they're going to say, "Oh, this is what we did." And we're going to. They promised to share it with everybody so that they could learn and everybody could make changes. Well, guess what they did today?
They shelved it.
They did.
They
They
were
said,
wise to
we're
shelve
not
it.
going to release it. We're not going to release it to the American public because it would be too divisive. And what we need to do is we need to be forward looking. Well, shit. I mean, this is the exact same way that we get Donald Trump is because of people in that political party, okay, screwing things up. You've been watching the No Bull Political Arena. To finish watching this clip or to watch the entire show, please go to our YouTube channel at No Bull Media Group.